got weird because the sound was coming through on my side, but I guess. Alright, all I was saying was pretty much it's 2 boxes of Phoenix and explaining what the boxes were. 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia. And then the Absolutes, obviously 3 autographs, 2 memorabilia. I rubbed Cal Ripken Jr. on there. I was going to say, and I was just talking about how I like the cards of Phoenix, and I left the box cutter out in the front of the store. Well, I was opening up a fresh case at Topps Chrome Update Series for the baseball mixers after this, because I was trying to get that all set up. So I can just grab them in between the breaks so that it runs a little bit more smoothly and can stay on a schedule. If the Leaf Pick Your Player break fills up, which I have out $3.50 to close it for the last 8 guys or whatever. But if it does get closed up tonight, I'll run it if everybody gets settled. There's a couple guys that have quite a few players that I know aren't settled for sure. It's going to take me a little bit of time to go through the list. So at the very worst, after I'm done breaking this and the 2 baseball breaks, I will go and start to get courtesy tags for everybody so they can at least be settled up so we can run it smoothly for tomorrow, worst case scenario. I don't know what to do about football, guys. Maybe you guys can give me a suggestion. I mean, we're not running. I mean, I know these boxes are expensive because Absolute's just ridiculous in price, but I don't know what to do football to get the breaks to fill up faster. I don't know what product you guys are looking. I don't know what products guys are looking for, but I mean, in reality, Jason can't buy every single team every single break. It's just not sustainable for him. As a, like, he can go to another group and go getting breaks in the sense of like for the amount of money he's spending for teams that he doesn't necessarily want. So. We can try random teams. The last time I tried to run a random football team, there was like 12 people that took teams, and I had to refund everybody. Then I lose money because I gotta still pay PayPal for the fees. So we have Jay. This is my biggest fear about UFC too. Like I have 4 cases of UFC tops coming because I think people will be interested in it. Yeah, I don't know. We have Jalen Hurts. We have Deuce Vaughn, CeeDee Lamb on the refractor. We're going to have Marquez Valdez-Scantling on some sort of... Oh, no, it's numbered. 113 out of 150. I mean, the biggest reason why I don't get cases of football anymore is because it'll be by probably last name. We have Chris Olave, Josh Allen, Jefferson, Jaden Reed. So it'll probably be random letters. I have a 25 out of 75 for the Bills and Josh Allen. That's typically how they break UFC. Is it'll be like 20 spots, random last names. Sometimes they do random weight class. So I think there's 10 weight classes in UFC if you take the women's and the men. We have Mark Andrews on the Thunderbirds, Jalen Waddle, Najee Harris, Miles Murphy, Fire Forge Eli Manning, 24 out of 99. The CJ Stroud Contours going to Jason. I don't know how special this insert is or isn't, but anything CJ Stroud is selling like hotcakes. We have Olave, Keely Ringo. We have Tua Tagovailoa on the refractor. Jaron Hall So that'll be an 84 out of 175 on the wave. Like, I have UFC right now. Like, I have a few boxes of each thing. I can, before it comes out, we can try to run a Panini UFC break and see what the interest is. We have Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Downs. We have Will Anderson, rookie card on the Fired Up. We're going to get a 194 out of 299, Jaron Hall for the Vikings. And that's going to go to Jason. We have Mac Jones on whatever this is. Oh, flamethrowers. We have Derrick Henry. Yaya Diaby. We have an 83 out of 125 for the Jackson Smith Jigba. Seahawks and Robbie Coleman. Chris Olave on the green. And that's going to be an out of 15. To the Saints, 8 out of 15. Going to the Saints and A.T. Dela Cruz. Anthony. Chris Olave is a monster. Nice green out of 15. We got Puka on the hot routes for the Rams. Geno Smith, Watson. DJ Johnson, a 188 out of 250. Anthony Richardson to the Colts and Jason. Darius Davis on the refractor. Pacheco, Ayuk, Chubb, Clayton Tune. We have Patrick Mahomes on the 60 out of 75 for the Chiefs. Robbie Coleman. The Dalton Kincaid on the Fired Up. Deontay Foreman, Keanu Benton. Playing with fire, Patrick Mahomes. Rookie Rising, CJ Stroud, 87 out of 150. So we go to Jason. Flamethrowers, T-Law, Aaron Rodgers, and Quentin Johnston. Have the 96 out of 175 pink Adam Thielen in the Panthers jersey. A little weird to me to see him in Panthers jersey. Long time Viking, obviously. We have Aaron Rodgers, Rashard White, Aaron Donald, ETN, Jack Campbell, who had a fantastic year. We can get a 2 out of 50 Jonathan Mingo on the patch auto purple. You can go to the Panthers, and that's going to Jason Baker. I mean, Jason might be okay getting like 18s if he gets all the hits. I mean, then he might be okay with it, I'm going to say. But no, in general, we got, like I said, got to come up with a solution. We got Gabriel Davis, Deontay Johnson, Ika, Will Anderson. On the 1 per hobby box parallel. We're going to have the Playing with Fire, Justin Jefferson, and the Forge Fire, Jim McMahon for the Bears. Former Super Bowl winning quarterback for the 1985 Bears. I think he probably would have had a little bit better career if he didn't have so many concussion problems. He got banged around a little bit. We'll go absolute and we'll switch back to Phoenix. Just to change it up. There's a 3 mini boxes there for 1 master box. 1 autographs in each mini box. And then you'll normally have some sort of like insert that's unique to Absolute, whether it's a Kaboom or a different insert. And one of the boxes doesn't have the memorabilia. It's typically how they're set up. We have Amon-Ra St. Brown on the 20 out of 25 green to the Lions, and that's going to carry. I still think he's one of the most underrated wide receivers in the NFL. Like, everybody knows he's a monster. He still doesn't get talked about, I think, with the respect that he deserves. We have Devonta Smith. Yeah, Marquez Brown. And then we're going to have a 3 out of 199 rookie premier, Jonathan Mingo. I think the jury's still kind of out on Mingo. I think he could be really, really good, but I just think the Panthers were not great last year. The offensive line is just atrocious. Then we have J.K. I can't say healthy Dobbins on the 102 out of 199 going to the Ravens. And that's going to go to Shawn Michael. And yes, I did take a dig at Dobbins. I think Dobbins is a hell of a running back when he's healthy, but man, that dude has like the worst injury luck ever, and I think his career is probably going to be over at this point. I don't think he's going to come back at all healthy. Like, the dude has like 3 bionic knees and a bad ankle. We're going to have Jaden Reed on the buy storm, 27 out of 100. Going to the Packers. And Cameron. Nice hit there, man. Their wide receiver core is so young. Whole team, their whole offense is so young. We have Kenny Pickett. Keandre Smith. I have Deonte Banks, 37 out of 50. On the blue, going to John and the Giants. Color match. Then we're going to have the teen tandem, Nick Bosa and Fred Warner on the memorabilia for the 49ers, 38 out of 49. We'll see how they do against Patty Mahomes and the boys this weekend. Oh, man, I missed this. Keandre Miller was actually numbered. 218 out of 275. I apologize. Was not intentional. I don't know why the numbered card looks like exactly like the base card, but I have a big love-hate relationship with Absolute. Like, I think they could do a lot more with it than what they do. But a lot of people love it, so keep opening it. We have Isaiah Pacheco. Jared Goff. We're going to have Emmanuel Forbes on the 11 out of 100. On the red going to the commies. Get a 10 out of 49. Jordan Addison. On the huge jumbo patch. Going to the Vikings and Jason Baker. And we're going to get the last white cornerback to play in the NFL before this Iowa kid gets drafted. Unless, I mean, there's people talking about moving the Iowa kid to safety, but I don't know about that. I think he's too undersized to play safety. But anyway, Jason Sehorn, 174 out of 199, going to the Giants, and the Giants having themselves a break. Let's get into this box of Phoenix. I still think Phoenix has some of the best card art. I wish they would do it for baseball. Good luck. What do you mean anywhere? They're going to be the same as they are for this year. We have Jamar Chase, Van Ness, Nick Chubb. Football's the one that switches over, Robbie. We have Nick Chubb on the fired up. We have Dak Prescott for the Cowboys on the Flamethrowers purple. 13 out of 125. I can tell you they're not going to have any autographs because Caleb Williams is a Fanatics exclusive. So I don't know what... I like Panini's losing the battle completely. They need to just sell. If I'm being 100% honest. We have Patrick Mahomes on the Forged Fire. We have Dak Prescott, Darnell Washington, Dylan Horton. We have Brian Branch. You know, 159 out of 250. No, Panini will be able to make cards with the logos. They just, I mean, you have to have guys like the reason. Actually, I don't even know how much the product would be this year if they could put autographs on stuff. We have Trevor Lawrence, Purdy, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tanks Bigsby. We have Parker Washington. It'll be a 62 out of 75 going to the Jaguars on the patch auto. 2026 is when they can start making football cards. 25 is basketball. 26 is... That's why it was so big and why Fanatics jumped on LeBron James right away, was because they could start making basketball cards next year with NBA logos. So they wanted to maximize their chance with LeBron still active with his son. We have Jahmyr Gibbs on the contours for the Lions. Man, I didn't realize Jahmyr Gibbs was so good. You want to talk about a dude that he doesn't even look like he's running hard when he's running. He's run away from guys. Him and Williams. No, it's 2020. I'm like 95% sure 2026 is football and 2025 is basketball. So, like, they can't do basketball next year. We have Joe Mixon, Drew Sanders, and Jimmy Garoppolo, but they're allowed to do football, or they're allowed to do basketball through Wemby's season. So they're allowed to do their whole print line, but I think next year they can't do basketball. Well, they can, but they just can't have... It'll have to be how they do, like, the college basketball for tops right now. We have Tyreek Hill, 73 out of 75. Will have to be, like, college logos only. For the Dolphins, I really think that Panini's just going to ride out the contract, then sell for really cheap to tops. Or to Fanatics. We have Sam Howell, Devonta Smith, Shoemaker, Jamar Jackson. We have Justin Fields on the pink. 66 out of 175. I mean, they do that. Have you seen their Tops Now cards? We have Deebo Samuel, Smith Schuster, Brian Robinson, B.J. Ojolari. We have Jair Brown, 132 out of 150. We're going to have Jalen Hurts, Myles Garrett, Jonathan Taylor, Tank Dell. We have Mac Jones on the green to the Patriots. 23 out of 25. Flamethrower. I actually think Mac Jones ends up being the starting quarterback for the Patriots next year and being successful without Belichick there. We have Michael Mayer on the hot routes. Alvin Kamara, Byron Young. We have Deebo Samuel. We have Jalen Waddle on the purple. 44 out of 99. Dak Prescott, Amari Cooper, Stetson Bennett, Bijan Robinson on the Thunderbirds. Oh, my Lord. We have a 17 out of 25, LaDainian Tomlinson and Marshall Faulk. Dual patch auto. The Rams and the Chargers, which is between Phillip Lemons and Kerry Townley. Let's see. I'll put you guys in a group chat and you guys can kind of figure out how y'all want to approach it. But that's a sick card, all I was going to say. We have Deshaun Watson and Daniel Jones. Brian Branch. We have a 2 out of 75 for the Chargers on the Quentin Johnston. I think Jim Harbaugh is going to put this dude to good use. That or he's just a bust. I don't know. But I think the Chargers... I mean, I hope the Chargers stink still because there can't be another good team in the AFC. But 31 out of 199 on the road. The AFC's already a damn bloodbath. Can't get more good teams in there, man. It's already a shit show. We have Jaden Reed on the hot routes, Geno Smith, Watson, Jahmyr Gibbs. A.J. Brown for the Philadelphia Eagles. Get 112 out of 150. Going to Jason Baker. We have Jamar Chase, Ayuk, Chubb, Emmanuel Forbes, Bijan Robinson on the pink, 17 out of 199. For the Falcons. And then we're going to have Devonta Smith on the Thunderbirds. That's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. Which Phoenix delivers a ton of numbered cards, which is also one of the reasons why I like it. We have Bijan Robinson for the Falcons. It normally allows people to get numbered cards in breaks compared to just getting base. We have A.J. Brown on this fire wave. We have the red Kyler Murray, the purple memorabilia Quentin Johnson, Jalen Waddle on the purple, the green Mac Jones flamethrowers, the aqua Jair Brown, Justin Fields on the pink. We'll see where Fields ends up. He's definitely not going to be with the Bears, I don't think. Or maybe they trade back and keep Fields. Who knows? We have the orange Tyreek Hill. We have Jimmy Garoppolo on the 1 per hobby box. I don't know what that parallel is called. We have Jahmyr Gibbs on the contours. It seems to be 1 per hobby box as well. Jalen Hall on the waves. Marquez Valdez-Scantling on the fire wave. We have Dak Prescott on the flamethrowers purple. We have the orange Patrick Mahomes the second. Jordan Addison on the jumbo patch out of 49 from Absolute. Emmanuel Forbes on the red. We're going to have the foil Keandre Miller, Fred Warner, and Nick Bosa on the team tandem out of 49. I'm overrated Allen on the orange. We have J.K. Dobbins on the Groundhogs out of 199. Amon-Ra St. Brown out of 25 on the green. Will Anderson on the 1 per hobby box parallel. The pink Thielen. Forge Fire Eli Manning, which just has like a fire background out of 99. Into the back row here. We have Jason Sehorn out of 199, Absolute Legends autographs. Jackson Smith and Jigba on the patch auto red. We have By Storm, Jaden Reed out of 100. We have the red Brian Branch. Parker Washington on the yellow. It's out of 75 on the RPA. We have Anthony Richardson on the red. We're going to have the Rookie Rising, CJ Stroud on the aqua. We have the CJ Stroud contours. The green Olave, which is out of 15. We have Jaron Hall on the patch auto. We have the patch autograph 3 out of 199 Rookie Premier Mingo. We have another RPA Mingo purple from Phoenix. And then we're going to have Deonte Banks on the color match blue out of 50. And then we have the dual auto Marshall Faulk and LaDainian Tomlinson out of 25 for the running backs. Like I said, Carrie, I'll add you and Phil to a group chat here in a second. For everybody hit, congratulations. For everybody that didn't, hopefully a better luck next time. I appreciate you guys as always. If anybody has suggestions for football and what we can do, because I've taken polls for people say random teams and the guys that vote in the polls don't get in the random teams, so that becomes useless. Price-wise, I mean, I really can't control the price of the football boxes. I don't get like anything allocated because we don't break enough of it, so I'm not going to buy... I've kind of explained how GTS worked the last time I broke football. I'm not going to buy the boxes at full retail price to then lose money, if that makes sense. So that's just me being honest. That's why I don't get cases of football, because every time a football product come out, I was losing like $2,000, and that's not fun. I was like losing a bunch of money every time is just not a fun adventure. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night. If you're not going to be here for the baseball breaks, we'll have the baseball random